Lelia, welcome to Glasgow Warriors. How does it feel to finally be here in Scotland?
Yeah, it's a lot better now that I'm not so much jet lag, but no, it's been beautiful. First day, sun came out. Apparently I was told it was meant to be cold and wet, but that was all lies. It's actually been pretty good.
The weather's been kind to you so far?
It has been kind to me so far. I left New Zealand on a wet, cold day and got to Glasgow on a nice, sunny, warm day, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Could you tell us a little bit about what you've been up to the last few months? You've been with the Chiefs, is that right?
Yep, been down at Waikato, the mighty Chiefs Stadium, just doing a bit of work with them, just trying to get my fitness up, get myself ready for this campaign, Glasgow. Yeah, just mainly trying to keep the legs ticking over so I don't have to play too much catch up when I get here.
How exciting is it to be here and have an opportunity to play with Dave Rennie again and play in a different league, the Pro 14?
Yeah, well, I mean, when Dave asked me if I wanted to come here, I just thought, yeah, sure. You know, he has a good understanding of the game. His game plan's simple, and I just like the fact that his coaching is completely different to most other coaches I know. But to be able to come here and play in Scotland, I've never been in the UK before. And yeah, I guess to bring my talents, my skills here, yeah, I'm pretty excited about that.
I think it's safe to say that Dave Rennie will be looking to bring his fast offloading style to Glasgow Warriors. Would you say that's the case?
Oh, I'm not going to comment on that. I'll save that for the other teams to try and figure out what kind of style Dave Rennie is going to bring to this team. But I think he's just going to bring energy, bring a bit of clarity in how we play the game here. And no doubt, New Zealand, we like a fast tempo game, and I mean, I think Glasgow and the Warriors, the team here, are going to adapt the same, just fast and, yeah, I guess probably a couple of offloads now and then, but other than that, just fast tempo rugby.
The crowd here at Scotland love entertaining rugby. I'm sure that's something that you'll be looking to do next season.
You know, like every winger, you always want to try and finish off the jobs of the big boys that do up front. So if I manage to cross over the line, definitely will bring a celebration recommended for Glasgow. The Dougie was my trademark in New Zealand, Hamilton, and I've got to change it up. I've got to try something different here, so yeah.
They say New Zealand and Scotland are very similar countries. Have you noticed that so far since you arrived?
I've noticed there's a lot of green in Scotland, so I'm guessing there's a lot of rain here, which means New Zealand there's a lot of green there because it rains often. So yeah, there's a bit of similarities there. Apparently it snows here. It doesn't snow much in Auckland, so I'm not looking forward to that because I'm made for dry, fast, hot pitch. I'm
sure the artificial surface here at Scotland will help your style of play.
Yeah, well, look at it. It's beautiful. You know, New Zealand, when it's a wet, cold, ugly day, it's always a forwards game because the ground's always ugly. It's so soggy and muddy. We're here, apparently, it's just beautiful. So can't complain.
You've worked with Dave Rennie for many years. Can you tell us what kind of coach he is and what he'll bring to the Warriors?
He's mainly a team man. He's very used to. He's very easy to talk to. Most coaches you'd hesitate either to go in and ask him a question. Ren's is an open book. You go in there, he'll tell you what it is you need to work on or what it is that he could do to help you better, help you become a better player. But if I could only pick one, he's a family man. You know, he likes to work with teams that involves the community, involves the families, try and get that unity in the team, and that's why I wanted to come here. You know.
So was it an easy decision for you when you knew he was coming and he asked you to come here to come to Glasgow?
Oh, I mean, every decision's always hard depending on where you're going. There are some ups and downs, but with Ren's, I just see how I can develop as a player, and to try and stay here as long as I can next to Ren's, it's certainly going to make me a better player. And of course, it was an easy decision. I just needed to run it by my family to see where we are in terms of coming to the UK or going back to Japan.
And you'll have a few familiar faces here at Scotstoun as well?
Yep, familiar faces, Chica and Phil Healy. I've been with Phil since I was 16 years old, so he's always brought the best out of me physically, and he's the only reason why I became who I was today. You know, I was just a young kid at the age of 16, just going through the motions, but I stayed with him, and he's built me as a player that I am now. Fast, strong. When I'm lazy at times, he gives me the boot. But who doesn't get lazy these days? But Chuka, no, I've just met Chuka when I went down to Waikato. Yeah, he's a brainy guy. If I wanted to extend my rugby career, I just got to stay with him, and he'll show me the path and show me the right things to do.
You've only been here a few days, but have you had a chance to meet your new teammates? Or as many as possible?
I have met my teammates. Yeah, not too great with the names at the moment. It's only been a couple of days, but a couple of standouts. Alex, yeah, Alex has been pretty good. I was quite lost with the game plans, and he's just given me the download on where I'm supposed to be, what I'm supposed to do. So
he'll keep you right.
Yeah, you know, Alex is pretty good, but just get annoyed because he likes to look at his abs a couple of times, and I just want to know the game plan. But he always tries to talk to me about core work. And Finn's another one. He loves the mirror, but yeah, I didn't realise Glasgow was all about the mirror these days. But I'm sure the other players are different. Briz just likes to eat.
You're known to be a bit of a joker. We've seen some footage of you at the Chiefs. Is that something you're going to be looking to continue, or no? Nothing to do with you.
Oh, I honestly can't remember most of those ones. But no, definitely. I've got to keep the standard up. So I got a few pranks and jokes under my belt. Won't say it just yet, but yeah, I've been that type of person ever since I started rugby, and it doesn't stop here. In a different country, you just got to carry on.
Just finally, you're in Europe. You're in the Northern Hemisphere, playing a new championship, the Pro 14, and also the European Rugby Champions Cup. You must be looking forward to playing in that competition.
Yep, I most definitely am. I mean, I've never played in the UK, and I look forward to playing the players that are in the UK. New Zealand was pretty hard. Japan was okay, but here I guess it's going to be challenging because there's a lot of speedsters out there, some skillful players. And you know, why not try and go for another title? I've got 2 in New Zealand. I've crossed that out. I haven't got one in Japan, and I'll see if I can go for one in Scotland.